People always ask me, so what do you invest in? Stock, real estate, funds? And I always give them the same answer. I don't invest in any of those. They look sharp. Then where does your passive income come from? Simple. The jewelry business itself is our money printing machine. This is what I call an imperial level business. As someone who's been in the jewelry business for 30 years, let me explain what that means. Historically, this was a business only royal families could truly control. And honestly, have you ever seen a real jeweler stay poor? If they probably don't understand the business properly. Look at traditional investments. Stocks go up today, crash tomorrow. One black swan, even and your portfolio gets destroyed. A real estate, huge, long, endless holding costs and waiting 20 years just to recover properly. Funds, people celebrate if they make 8% annually. Meanwhile, what do my wife and I invest in gemstone, a top grade 5 carat Parparacha sapphire bought at auction for 2 million can resell for 2.5 million within days. One trade 500,000 a profit, 25% return, and people are exciting over 8% yearly fund return. My wife can make 25% in a single transaction, and honestly, it gets even crazier. She directly invests in mines. Most dealers buy a gemstone from the mine owners and get markup immediately. But when the gemstone comes directly out of your own mine, your acquisition cost drops massively. That's called controlling the source. That's imperial thinking. And now we are expanding even further into cutting factories. I personally grew up around gemstone cutting workshop and have over 30 years of experience. A 10 carat rough emerald might cost only 50,000 to cut, but after a proper cutting, its value can jump to 3 million. Most people pay that cutting fee to someone else. We own the factory ourselves. Lower cost, higher profit. That's vertical integration, a complete closed loop industry chain. Why can't most people do this? Because their mindset is different. Most people see the jewelry as a decoration. My wife sees the jewelry as hard currency, scarce resources, appreciating assets. Most people buy jewelry to spend money. She buys jewelry to make money. The exact same diamond on your finger might be consumption, while in her hands it's become inventory and investment. And the best part of the jewelry business, cash flow and freedom. Buy a gemstone today, sell it the same day. Money instantly return. No waiting for real estate appreciation. No waiting for stocks to recover. And rare gemstones, the scarcer they become, the more valuable they get over time. Rubies she bought 10 years ago for 100,000 per carat are now worth 500,000 per carat. 5 times growth without doing anything. Bank deposit giving 1 to 2% interest. Top gemstone can outperform that massively. Then people say, fine, I will go into the jewelry business too. But here is the truth. The barrier is not money. It's courage, knowledge, and vision. In her 20s, my wife traveled alone into the mining region in Afghanistan and Pakistan. Places filled with armed guards, conflict zones, and remote mines. Sleeping outdoors near the mining camps. Carrying millions in cash to buy gemstones directly. Very few women in the world dare to do this. Honestly, most men wouldn't dare either. That's why wealth often comes from places ordinary. People are too afraid to enter. So when people ask if poor jeweler exists, only two possibilities. Either they are not real jewelers or they don't understand the business deeply enough, because real high level jewelers don't treat gemstone as product, they treat them as assets. Every gemstone and part of wealth allocation, every transaction increase the value. So stop asking what my wife invests in. She invests in her business, her knowledge, her supply chain, her platform. Gemstones, mine, cutting factories, distribution channel, that's her investment portfolio. Stocks, real estate, mutual funds, she doesn't need them, because truly powerful jewelers become the money printing machine themselves. No financial advisor required. Follow me and follow her if you want to see how the jewelry business crushes traditional investing.